Africa, Pakistan, and now this is India. These are nothing but insects named as locust, or a kind of grasshoppers. They started marching as small groups in the mid of 2019, and now each swarm contains more than 50 million to 1 billion locusts together. They have already destroyed more than 6 billion tons of food and livestock feed, which resulted in more than 1 million children and livestock death due to starvation. And this locust plague also left more than 31 million people in hunger till now. But usually these locusts don't follow huge groups like this. Then what made these insects to form huge group this year alone? Hello quarantine people. From today onwards, our channel named as Biodata will be changed to Nerd Biology. Hope you all like this new name for our channel and continue to support us. And if you like this video, then subscribe to Nerd Biology and turn on notifications. Locusts are nothing but a transformed form of grasshoppers. When these grasshoppers change their color, structure and start acquiring wings, then they are called as locusts. Once they are turned into locusts, they naturally tend to travel in groups, and they also weigh around 10 to 30 grams in wet mass. These locusts are capable of flying huge distances, which is approximately 200 kilometers per day. These locust life cycle starts from eggs in a moist environment, and after 10 to 15 days they hatch and turn into flightless nymph. Once they changed into nymph, they stay flightless for 2 to 3 months. But under favorable condition, they start to transform into more capable as locust, with wings, robust body system, and with a highly developed brain. Once these insects get mature, they gather themselves into small group, which helps them to find the right mate for reproduction. But sometimes if they gather in huge herd, then they suddenly become very aggressive and highly active due to the production of serotonin, a hormone from their brain. This hormone is also called as happy hormone, which eventually increases the reproductive activity of these locusts. Adding to the problem, scientists also identified that serotonin attracts other small groups of locusts to the herd. Right now I believe you have an outline about locusts and their nature. But what triggered these insects for a sudden outbreak, and what caused this exponential growth? To find answer for that question, we need to understand what we have done to our environment. See, scientists across the world suggest one main reason for the locust outbreak, which is nothing but the climatic changes due to the global warming. The main reason for global warming are humans. Due to our activities, the climatic pattern has changed with prolonged unwanted rainfall over East Africa and Caribbean Sea provided a very suitable environment for many locusts to breed and lay eggs. But blaming climatic changes alone is totally unfair, because disasters like 2019 forest fire in Africa destroyed more than 60% of birds' offspring and 40% reptiles like lizards. These animals primarily feed on insects. The cause for the forest fire is also due to our pollution activities, and now African government is struggling to stop the rampage of locusts. Even many northern parts of India had a worst air pollution rate, and farmers burning their agriculture waste caused huge air pollution, which even reflected on India's capital city. A recent Australian study states on 2019 air pollution in India caused death to 35% of native birds and rural reptiles, which eventually ended up in low numbers of predators for locusts. Using all these advantages, locusts were easily able to populate themselves and started destroying everything that are green. At least by now, let us understand how our mistakes returning back to us as virus and now this locust. Maybe from now, let us be a little bit responsible by reducing pollution and save Mother Nature. Prevention is always better than cure. But now controlling locusts is very tougher. Killing them with pesticides and insecticides may cause more damage to environment. But there are also few other alternative ways which can help us to control the locust. First, by producing weird sound among the herds of locusts, which can create a communicative confusion among them. This confusion may reduce their reproductive rate, causing natural death over the time. Second, this one might be a little bit tricky, but this can make a huge change if we are successful. Poaching or trapping these locusts and converting them safely as food for birds and pet animals will be very helpful. Because birds and reptiles' diet contains over 80% of insects, and each year they hunt almost 500 million tons of insects as their food. These locusts are also highly rich in protein, which is good for many pets, especially birds. This idea may sound weird, but there are reports which states that cats, birds and fish foods contain certain amount of insect proteins. This method may reduce the population of locusts and turn them into a profitable product. But scientists are also working on more practical solutions like superbug, which are genetically modified insects that can attack locusts specifically and kills them. But that is another nerd idea need to be discussed on Nerd Biology. If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Nerd Biology. Thank you.